Grand Risings, my darlings. How are we all doing today? And oh my god, we're back on this account. We are back on my main account. Oh my lord. This feels weird, I have to admit. Okay, it really does feel odd to be on here. It is nice. Hello, Adama, how are you, my darling? Thank you for the heart, my darling. Thank you for the roses. But yes, we are back. Yeah. We're back. So that is very, very nice. Hello, Alicia, how are you, my darling? Can you be added? Of course you can, my sweetie pie. Just to let you guys know, my new Patreon video is out. Okay, we do have a new Patreon video. Okay. It is out. It is $77.77. If you're the early bird and you're one of 15, it is then just $55.55. But you get half price. No, you get 35% off. But if you're a moderator, please message me privately and I will give you the moderator discount. Okay. So yeah, if you're a moderator, let me know and you can get a very, 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 very large discount on my new Patreon video. It will be taken down straight from $77.77 to $3. Well, to $10. Actually, not $3. It will take it down to $10. Okay, instead of being $77.77. Okay. So yeah, just thought I'd let you know. So if you're a mod, you do get that. Hello, M-A-H-M-U-T. But yeah, we have a new Patreon video out. Yes or no's are free. Anything else is paid. Thank you for following over on Kick. Thank you. So yeah, we do have those lovely bargains out. And it is 18 plus, so you do need to be 18 to watch the video or to purchase it. So yeah. Why does India exist? That's like asking why does the UK exist? Why does France exist? Why does Sudan exist? That is okay. Bit of a stupid question. So Alicia, what would you like your reading on, boo? And Queen, what would you like your reading on as well, please? UK, well, every country should be fine for you, my darling. Not just a singular. Every country should be. You shouldn't single out a country. Okay, otherwise you're racist. I mean, there's countries I don't like, but doesn't mean I don't single them out. I just don't think they're good for holidays, personally. Just get my Insta up. It feels so weird not streaming on a phone. But it is nice at the same time. So we do have that. If you'd like a reading, my darling, it is paid today. It is Sunday. Alicia, I have clicked on the wrong button and gone to the wrong place. Whoops. If you guys would like to know the prices, do let me know and I'll tell you the prices. Don't forget, keep tapping, liking, sharing and everything. We do need to get back in the algorithm. We do. Okay. We are ever so slightly out of the algorithm. Okay. So Alicia, reading on you and JJ. Is he thinking of you today? Let's have a look. Hello Brandon, how are you, boo? Let's have a look. Happy Valentine's Day, KKC. Happy Valentine's Day, Anit. So I would say that he is thinking about you. I feel like he's feeling trapped because I feel like he really does want to reach out to you, my darling. And I feel like he really does want to go into that relationship for you. What I would say here is I feel like there is definitely that struggle. Okay, because he doesn't know how he wants to get in. He doesn't know where he wants to go or what he wants to do. Okay, so I feel like he is very held back at the moment in decisions. Okay, in trying to understand what's going on inside of his head, what's just going on in general. Okay, and I feel like he is trying to work it out. Thank you for the heart, me. Okay, hello, my darling. Okay, so he is trying to work it out, and I feel like he is really trying to get towards you, my darling, okay? What I would also say here for you as well is I feel like you need to be in your single era. You need to learn to enjoy yourself. Learn to embrace yourself. As although he's coming towards you, you really do need to embrace yourself a little bit more, my boo. Okay, there's not enough time where you've embraced. There's not enough love for yourself. Okay, and I feel like this could be part of the reason why he can't come in yet. Okay, although he wants to, it could be the reason why he's not there yet. Okay, and I feel like he will get there eventually. I feel like he will find a way to get there. What I would say here, though, is you've got to trust the process. You've got to go with the process, boo. Okay, and it is, okay, it is going to be painful. Is it going to be worth it? Yes. Okay, will it take time? Hell yeah. Okay, it's always going to take time. But once you get there, you'll be fine. Thank you for the heart, me. Okay. I just feel like you need to take almost like the long route. Okay, you've got to stop taking the route that everyone else is treading unless you want to, you know, get with him in that way. Okay, and just do the sleeping part. I think that's what you got to realise is you have to take the way that is less trud. Okay, hello helicopter. I feel once you realise that, it will be much easier. Okay, once you take the way that is less trud, less easy, it'll be much easier for you. Okay. Much easier. Okay. You'll find what you need, and you'll get what you need from him. Okay, you will get the relationship, and you won't have the heartbreak anymore. And I think that that's what you want to get rid of, is you want to get rid of the heartbreak. I don't think you want that anymore, and I think you want to get out of the heartbreak situation. So I feel like you want to think this through very carefully. I think you want to be very smart. Okay. And I think you do need to be smart about this. Okay, yes, it is going to hurt. Yes, it is going to take time. But the smarter you are, the easier it is. Okay, the more fun you get. Okay. Does that make sense? And while I wait for that, I'm just going to send the gifts that I got on my other account to me. £13.74, or pence even. So basically I got, so I had to use my other account. Okay, when will he message you? Let's see. He will message you today. End of the day, start tomorrow. Okay, end of the day, start tomorrow. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? So yeah, because I can't withdraw my other account because I can't link my PayPal. I don't want to link my bank account. Well, I'm glad that made sense. And I want the money. I don't want it going to anyone else. So, give me 1 sec. Let me get rid of my money. That be enough? Yes. Exchange and send. Stupid thing. Confirm, I don't care. Ignore the gift. I just don't want other people getting the money that I earned to my other account. Where's 100? I just need to send 100 now. Where is it? That was beautiful. I'm sorry, but I earned this money. It is going to me. That is final. Like, I am sorry. But no one else is getting it. There you go. We got rid of all that money from that account. Hello, Fairy. How are you, my darling? So, Queen, what is your question, boo? And while I wait for that, Brad, was that a letter you got from C? Let's see. Was it from that person? Yes, it was, Brad, yes. Yeah, it was. Okay. So, it's on Insta. Thank you. Is the list long? No. Oh, thank you for the lovely letter. Mwah, that was cute. I love that. I've got 2 people and that's it. Got 3 people now. Shit. Where's my Insta? There it is. Remember, kids, swearing doesn't make you look cool. That was a lovely gift. I loved it. I want to try and get all the Valentine's gift, but half of them are like really expensive. So I know I won't get them. Thank you for the chocolates, my darling. So, Queen. Queen, let's see what you get, boo. So, hi, hun. I sent those pics to Rue last night. He said, you're crazy, lol. But he saved it. So that means that he liked it. Okay. But he hasn't spoken since or even said Happy Valentine's Day. His energy towards you. Honey, do you really need him to say Happy Valentine's Day after all the pictures that you have gotten from him? Just saying. Just saying, do you really, really need them? Thank you for the lovely gifts, my darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, it would be nice, but it doesn't mean anything. It literally has no meaning. Okay. Hi, Rainforest. Literally. You're as soppy as some of the teenagers. Right, let's have a look at the energy. But we usually talk now morning and afternoon and haven't heard from him. He might be busy. You're just a soppy teenager in a, what, 25-year-old's body? Just saying. Just saying. Soppy teenager in a 25-year-old's body. Hun, you look about 25. You're not 33. Take a compliment. Don't correct a compliment. Seriously. Oh, seriously, my darling. Take a compliment when I give it. I don't normally give compliments. It's very rare. Don't bother blocking that lane guy. I want to talk to him. So, what I would say here for you, my darling, is I feel like there is definitely love there, but he doesn't feel like he needs to say it because he knows that you know. Okay, he doesn't really take you for the person that's like, oh my god, I need the soppy, I love you. Okay. Like, come on. Okay. Are you really that heartbroken that you need him to tell you that? Like, honey, he knows you love him. He knows that you know he loves you. And he's just sat there thinking, like, why the fuck does she need an I love you on Valentine's Day? Or, oh my god, happy V-Day. Like, you've lived 33 bloody years. You've heard it every year almost. Okay. And he knows that. So he knows that you don't really need to hear it all the time. Okay. He knows at the end of the day it's just words. Okay. And he's just sat there thinking, why the fuck does she need to hear this all the damn fucking time? Honey. Honey. Come on. Grow up. Hello, my darling. Seriously. Literally, grow up, my dear. Okay, because he knows that you are one of the luckiest people alive. He knows that you know that you're lucky. Okay, and he really does care for you. He really wants to move forwards with you. Okay, but he needs you to grow up and stop being so tied down to the love situation. You're stabbing yourself in the back, boo. Okay. He might not open up all the time, boo, but he has opened up before. I mean, he wouldn't be sending you pictures of certain areas if there wasn't the love there. Okay, he's not that sort of person. He only shares it with people he trusts and knows not going to send it to anyone else. Okay. And that's what you've got to realise. Okay, boo, is that love is there. Okay, but you've got to see it. Okay, when will he speak to you next? I feel today. Okay, I feel today. Okay, boo. Does that make sense? Thank you, boo. Bobs, I couldn't care less if you see me in person. Hello, Tam. It does brilliant. Thank you, Brandy. Yeah, she'll be before Brandy, okay, my darling? Ian, honey, shut your trap. It's not to the Ian I like, this is to the troll Ian on TikTok. Honey, shut your trap, my darling. Thank you for the hand heart. You were literally trolling as well. Don't try and take the high and mighty when you're trolling yourself. You just make yourself look like an absolute fool. Oh, honey, one sec. Let me go. Okay. You want to play this game? Let me go back up to what you said. We'll play this. So, Ian, tarot, mediums, exact, are proven scams. Please don't give the money. Honey, that's fucking trolling. It's not fact. So are you basically... Hang on a minute. Okay, we're going to get into this before I do any more readings. Okay, we're going to get into this. What's religion? Go on. What's religion? Explain it. Oh no, rainforest, I don't care about that word. I call myself it every day. I call myself it every day, boo. It's fine. Go on, Ian, Bob. What is religion? Please, come on, explain. No, what is it though? Like, what is the definition of a religion? What is like the second name for it? Go on, what is the second name for it, boo? Because bless your heart, you're making yourself look really dumb. Brilliant, bravo. Faith. What is tarot? What is spiritualism? What's spiritualism? Come on. What is spiritualism? What is the definition of spiritualism? Spiritualism is a faith as well. Tarot is a faith. Honey, if you believe, you believe. If you don't, you don't. Okay. That's fine. I ain't gonna make you believe. I really couldn't give a shit. Okay, hello Laurie. I've got 22.5k, no, 22.3k people who believe. That's more than both of your irrelevant opinions. Okay. Okay. Honey, the moment you stepped in, you were disrespectful with what you said. There is no respect in going into someone's life and going, you're a scammer. Okay. What you do is a scam. There is no respect there. Okay, so, honey, stop playing the High and Mighty card. Seriously. Happy Valentine's, boo. Now, that is a scam, Valentine's Day. We won't get into that, though. Okay. You've looked into this. What degree do you have? What degree do you have? Go on. What degree? Because if you looked into this... Okay. If you've looked into this, then that must mean that you've got a degree in religion, if I'm correct. Bish, you must have all the answers. You must have done many, many courses on it. And many courses on philosophy, religion, and spent your whole life studying, if I'm correct. Yeah, I don't see that in your comments. Let's look at your profile. So, Ian, you got 1 follower. As far as I'm concerned, you're irrelevant. Bob, how many do you have? Got 100 followers. Still irrelevant to me, because you've not got your own profile pic. You've just got a random of someone else. So, still irrelevant. Okay. Yeah, your followers mean relevance if you're trolling. Okay. If you're trolling, you better have some sort of follower. Like, quite big. Okay. Otherwise, I really couldn't give a shit about your opinion. Not gonna lie. Hello, Rosie Posey. Thank you, Paige, for your payment, boo. Okay. You travel to experience religion, yet you call it fake. Honey, religion is a belief system. Did you know? Here's a fun fact. I'm going to tell you all a really, really fun fact. Okay. Here's a really fun fact. Science literally was magic. There, I said it. Your medication was deemed as magic back in medieval times. Okay. In medieval times, it was witchcraft. Okay, if you were a woman, it's considered witchcraft. It was. Did you know the soup that you make and that you stir in a pot? That's what they thought was a potion. Okay, your chicken soup that helps your tum-tum when you're ill, that was classed as witchcraft. Thank you for the gift, my darling. Okay. I've been live for about 25 minutes and 26 seconds, boo. Okay. Honey, did you not do history? Did you not do history, Bob? If you did, you would understand what I'm saying. Shame you don't. If witchcraft wasn't real, I wouldn't have got a company for 15 million. I've actually got proof that I did that for somebody as well. Just saying. Actually, it was part of history. Especially if you look into Salem. Okay. You ever been to Salem? I don't think you have. If you go to Salem, it actually gives you the history of witchcraft. Okay. Happy Valentine's Day, boo. Okay. Shame you don't know your history. Wish you did. Might help you out next time before you look stupid. Then again, you can't help your looks. You're just born that way. What did I do for Valentine's Day? I made myself a pot of tea, and drank it. Made an 18+ Valentine's Day video for Patreon. And I'm working this evening. Dav Daniel, please. I will do Rainforest. You are on the list, boo. Pal, I'm going to find you and you're never going to be able to do this anymore. Is that a threat? Is that a threat, Bob? I hope it's not. For your sake, I hope it's not. I mean, we're going to turn a blind eye to it, since it's Valentine's Day. Be careful what you say. That's all I'm going to say. Ian, have the day you deserve. Okay. Which isn't a good day. I can guarantee that. Right. What am I going to do? I could call the police on you, boo. So, Claudia. Hi, Jamie. May I get an energy check? I got a crazy email yesterday and hoping to block it away from my mind. Is that love? Or is that work? Is that love or work, boo? Just so I know. Thank you, T. I did get your payment, boo. Ball kids trolling. It is. It is. Work. Brilliant. Thank you, boo. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I just want the energy check in general as well. Okay. I haven't forgot you, Brandy. Don't worry. I got the list right in front of me, boo. Don't you worry, boo. Okay. Give me one more card, please. Thank you. Right. You've got 2 swords. I definitely wasn't there. Like, what the fuck was that? Right. That was my phone. That was my phone. I'm just going to turn that off, that sound. We don't need to hear my phone going off. Whoever's calling me on a private number, I'm just going to keep screening. Okay? So you might just want to stop wasting your own time. Right. So, my darling, first of all, we're going to go with the Six of Cups. Okay. That's what we're going to go for first of all. Okay, my darling, it's the Six of Cups. Why? Because it's the most appropriate. Okay. So, what I would say here for you, my darling, is I feel with the Six of Cups is you're overthinking your situation. And I feel like it's taking you back to your past where people judged you, tried to use you. I do have a lot of readings, my darling. Okay, and didn't quite treat you the way that you wanted to. And I feel like that's what you're going through in work and just in life at the moment, is the way that people aren't treating you the way that you want to. And it's giving you almost like a PTSD vibe. Okay, you've got to stop worrying. Okay, you've really got to stop worrying about this. It's not going to be as bad as you think. Okay, my darling. What I would also say here for you as well with the Four of Swords is you need to learn to relax a little bit. Because the energy is actually much better than you think. It's just your anxiety going over your head. And that is shown with the Five of Swords as well, is the energy is just anxiety. That is all you're going through. Okay, so there isn't actually anything that is negative. Okay, you've just overread and overthought the email and looked too far into it. Okay, you've not actually looked at what you needed to. You've not actually seen what you've needed to. And you've tried to dig way too deeply into the actual email. Okay? And I feel like you do this with other people as well. Like with people just naturally, you overthink, you overlook. And then you think, shit, what's going on? What's happening? And what I would say here is if, like you said, the email is massively inappropriate, if it's massively inappropriate, bin it. Get rid, because once you bin it, you get rid of the anxiety. Once you report it, you get rid of the anxiety. Okay, so remove it. Okay, remove what is ever giving you the stress, the anxiety, the PTSD, the trauma. Get rid of that from your life. Okay, you don't need it. Okay, babe? Does that make sense? What, do we still have Bob and Ian in here? Or have they gone? Oh, they've gone, that's good. But yeah, does that make sense, boo? Thank you for the heart, me. Otherwise, you're just getting a reminder. If you keep seeing that email, you're going to keep getting reminded. Then you're going to keep getting the PTSD, the negativity, the horror. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You're very welcome, my darling. Rainforest, if you want to report that, you can, boo. I can't be asked to. Hello, Shannon. How are you, my darling? Hello, Nicole. I'm good, thank you. How are you, boo? Well, I'm glad that made sense. It doesn't matter where you are. If you break the law of another country online, you still have to abide by it, and you will still fall by it. Just saying. Actually, you do. Oh, it's the 14th, not the 11th. Are you in the UK then? Because if you're in the UK, you've actually broken the 2003, 1998, I think, and 1960, if I'm correct, or 1970, one of the two. Okay. Hate speech, harassment, and online bullying. You know where I am. Really, where am I then? Thank you for the follow. Please let me know. Do I have Sharon? Hello, Boo. So you've paid for pendulum. What would you like your pendulum reading on, Boo? I'm not in London. I visit London, but I'm not in London. Hello, Michelle. You'd like to know who's current? Oh, Ian's current feelings. We can do that. We can most definitely do that. So close yet so far. I can tell you now I'm not in London, my darling. I'd probably say Glastonbury is much closer. And even then, that's far away. You're sending your PayPal? Thank you, boo. What are these? Oh my god. Alicia, didn't you get me these cards? I had lost them for so long and couldn't find them. And I knew I had them. My god, I found them. And I thought maybe she didn't get me them. Maybe I'm just having like a, you know, mental if or something. I don't know. Yeah, I know what I'm like. They're so beautiful. They are. I love them. But I've got so many cards. I lose so many decks in my drawers. Like, one of the ones that Alicia got me, I lost in one of my drawers and I still can't find it. So, and because I liked it so much, I rebought it. It was in one of my drawers and I literally could not find it. I know it's somewhere there, I just don't know where. Right, give me 1 second. The person's not even from England. That's the hilarious thing. Ay, ay, ay. He's an actual moron. Oh, that's hilarious. Do you want to know the funny thing is they're so scared. They're literally phoning on a private number. That's how scared they are. Ay, ay, ay. Give me 1 second, I'm just finding my love pendulums. That's my runes. No. Is that runes? That's runes. That's my shells. Jesus. That's that. Oh my god. What did they say? It starts with a K. And so first word starts with K, the other word starts with a Y. And then the other word starts with an S. How am I doing? I'm doing good, thank you, my darling. You love pension, so do I. In 1 second. What's that? Oh, that's my VODs. Give me 1 sec. Ah, there we go. God knows what they were. I like the brown stones you use. The brown stones I use? Brown stones? What brown stones do I use? Oh, that's what I want. Do. Yep. I have a lot of pendulums. You mean runes? Because I don't have any stones that are brown. I've got wooden runes. R-U-N-E-S. Runes. R-U-N-E-S. You love them? You can always get a rune reading if you want, Boo. I can always tell you the price and then take 50% off. I spent all that time getting this board out. And then I don't want to use the board. Got me on your board, lol. The ace card. Haha! You will tomorrow, prevail. Give me one sec. There you go. Oh god, I dread to think what you've done, Rainforest. What have you done? What have you done, Boo? Right, thank you for your patience, my darling. Thank you for your patience, Sharon. So, was it what is their energy / what is their feelings, Boo? Is that correct? I'm good, thank you, Boo. It went into full force. Did you call the police? Brilliant. Let's have a look, Boo. Spin. Thank you. Pick up the energy so I know what the energy is like. Thank you. So, you've not missed your turn, Boo. So what I would say here for you straight off the bat, my darling, is there's a little bit of a struggle and it's not with you. I feel like he's struggling with mental health and health at the moment, okay, Boo? I feel like there are definitely feelings there for you and I feel like they are very, very strong. Okay, and I feel like he is looking to come forwards very soon. I feel like he is going to be open very soon as well, Boo, okay? What I will also say here for you as well is I feel like he's trying to connect. I feel like he's trying to come in to connect. Okay, and I feel like that is where he's mostly struggling. Okay, is the connection between the both of you, is where he can't get his mind at the moment. Okay, and that is just due to the health. Okay, hello. That is just due to the health, my darling. Of his brain, is it isn't working. Okay. Oh, thanks, Rainforest. Okay. What I will say here is I feel like he is going to send you a question soon. I feel like he is going to start talking to you more over the phone. Okay. What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to be a bigger connection between the both of you. At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is he's going to be more open. He's going to be more clear. What I would also say here is I feel like his throat chakra is going to open up as well, my darling. So I do see that we are going to have a clearer throat chakra vibe here as well. At the same time, we're going more towards the north, okay? Which is good. You don't want it to go south. Excuse the pun, okay? What I would also say here is the reason why you don't want it to go north is because if it goes north, then it's a cold relationship, okay? So we sort of want it to go west or east. South isn't good either, too hot, so we want to go west or east, okay? And I feel like we are going to start going a little bit more east with the relationship, which means it's going to be more warmer, it's going to be a nicer vibe, okay, and it's going to be clearer. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is this is where it is going to be an easier relationship for the both of you as well. What I would also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like this is where he's going to become a little bit more clear in what he wants from you and what he needs from you, okay? What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to show his true form, his true self, and what he truly wants, okay? At the same time, I feel like he's a little bit low in energy at the moment, a little bit low in vibes, okay? And that is just due to the time of year. He doesn't really like Valentine's Day. Okay, it's not his best time. That is when he is the most low, when he is the most small, and when he feels like he is the most unseen at that point. Okay, that is when everything just feels like it's just not working. Okay, boo. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to become more concentrated. Okay, a bit like a concentrated acid. Okay. He'll burn through his blockages. He will. And he will show you the truth. Okay. What I would also say here is his heart chakra is starting to throb. It's starting to beat. It's not the only thing that's throbbing. Okay. But no, his heart is starting to beat faster. It's starting to get a better pace. Okay. It is really coming towards you now at this point. What I would also say this as well, my darling, is this is where it is going to be clearer. Okay. You might also see it throbbing when you get appointments with him. Okay. So you do have that positivity as well, boo. Okay, spin, spin, spin. Faster, faster, faster. Go faster. Much, much faster. Okay, much faster. Thank you for the follow. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is this is where he'll be more clear. We're looking round about. He's got a secret code, it feels like, in his body language. Okay, there is a massive secret code in his body language on how he shows his compassion. Okay, what I will also say here is I feel like you'll have a clear passion in what he wants and what he needs. Okay, and he will show it you. Thank you for the follow, my darling. At the same time, what I'll also say for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like he is going to be very honest, very upfront, very open. I feel like you need to trust him, okay? Trust how he vibes, trust how he shows himself, and trust how he shows himself towards you, my darling, okay? One sec, just in, there's one beyond there. Okay, trust how he shows himself to you, and I can tell you now, you will have nothing but graciousness. Okay, you'll be nothing but a queen to him. Okay, this is your rising time. This is your rising moment, okay, boo? So be open for it and be ready for it, okay? Because I feel like right now, you're not ready, and you need to be, okay? Will you see him anytime soon? I feel like you will, my darling. Okay. We're looking March, April is the next time you'll see him. Okay, my darling, March, April is the next time that you will see him. Okay, boo, which is also a massive positive. Okay, my sweet. Massive, massive, massive positive. Okay, boo. Does that make sense? Thank you for the follows. How do I think you'll be ready? Let's see. I feel like you'll just be ready. Okay, it's one of those times where you are literally just ready. There isn't anything special. It's not done in a special way. You're just ready. You're just there. You're just there like, yep, I'm ready for this. We're going to do this. Okay. You're just ready. Does that make sense, boo? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Brilliant. That pendulum had gone round and round and round. Oh, excuse me. Right, let me just write you down and I'll let everyone know who the next person is. I don't get my family Valentine's gifts. If I want to get them something, I'll just get it when I want to. Crystal, the answer is yes, boo. I literally just heard the most bluntest yes I've ever heard in my life going through my ear. Next. Do I have rainforest next? Please? You're very welcome, my darling. Do you have rainforest? Does anyone know if rainforest is here? I can't see her. No, they're by a different name. My main mods know who they are. Okay, I don't think she's in the live. That's fine. We can go on to the next person and come back to them. Do I have Surani? Thank you for the follow. Remember, guys, keep tapping the live. Don't forget, keep sharing as well. If you want to gift, you can. It's by your choice, though. You don't have to if you don't want to. It does mean a lot, though, and it does mean that I can do this as a full-time job. Okay. Hello, Surani. What would you like your reading on, boo? Also, don't forget to check out my Patreon. We do have a new video out for Valentine's Day. You can either purchase it, and remember, for the first 15 people, it is a 35% discount. So it's £50 and 55. It's not £50. It's $55.55 instead of $77.77. So if you would like to purchase it, you can, or you can become a subscriber from anywhere from £3 all the way to 10. Okay, I will get you the price of that. Oh, have I got it open? Instead, thank you, boo. I'll get there in 1 second. So we can do it at... Where is my price? I need to know the price. 1 second, I'm trying to get into pounds for you guys. Give me 1 sec. Posts. Brandy, give me 1 sec. I'll have to have a look for you, boo. Rainforest, you're next, boo. You're next, boo. You are. Give me 1 second. I'm just finding a price of a post that I did. Shop. It'll be in shop. Oh, it's still in dollars. Why? Why? I don't know what Bob said. What did Bob say? Oh, Bob, fuck off. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just changing my payment price. As in, like, what I get told it in. Yep. Give me 1 second. Oh, doesn't matter. I can't change it either way. Yeah. Now don't mute them. But I need to do something before I can do that, which is annoying. Hey ho. But yeah, so that's basically the price. Okay. Oh, you muted him. That's fine, boo. He'll just come back on another account. It's okay. So who was I just doing? So I was trying to get you the prices. Oh, I know how I can do it. Give me 1 second. Home. Switch to member profile. Search. Card. Readings with Jamie. Damn it. Oh, I still can't do it that way. Okay. Doesn't matter. So, do I have Surani? Oh, you're on Instagram. Ignore me. I've just realised. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. So, let's have a look. Hello, boo. I have to give Patreon my, like, special forms and stuff. I don't want to give them anything at the moment, so I've not looked into the forms. So, yeah. So, give me 1 sec. I will do that later. I can't withdraw because I need to put in some tax information. So A's current energy, thoughts and future actions towards you, please, and thank you. Let's have a look, boo. Let's see. You're welcome. Let's see. Right, he's going through a bit of a tower moment at the moment, my darling, okay? He's going through a bit of a struggle. I don't think that this is a bad thing. I feel like he's just trying to understand himself. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is struggling. I feel like he's going a little bit negatively backwards, okay? This isn't necessarily going to be a completely bad thing. What I would say here is I feel like he's trying to express his feelings towards you. And I just feel like he's struggling. Thank you for the heart, me. Okay? It's almost like he doesn't know what to say or how to say it. Okay, boo? Like, he wants to. He wants to be honest. He wants to say all of his feelings. He just doesn't know how to. If you'd like a reading, just do !link, my darling, and that will give you my prices. What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's still going to be honest about his feelings eventually. Okay, he's just got a lot on his plate at the moment. Okay, and I mean a lot. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he will become more clear. Okay. We got the Six of Swords, so he's moving towards calmer waters for you, my darling. Okay, and I mean like much calmer waters. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well is I feel like he is focusing on his energy a lot more. I feel like he's becoming a lot more clearer about his energy as well. Okay, I feel like he's going through cleansing. I feel like there's a date. I feel like there's a date coming towards you. Okay, there is a date coming towards you, boo. And I feel like this is going to be a very positive date. Okay, very positive, very upbeat. Okay, he's going to ask you out. Okay. He's stubborn. He feels stubborn. It's almost like he can't always... Like, he doesn't always want to say his negative feelings because... How do I explain it? It's almost like he's got the same sort of point of view as I do, where men don't say their true feelings. Okay, they bottle it up and hide it. Okay. That's what he's like, and I feel like he's going to reach out within the next 2 days, it feels like, okay. Ego, yeah. But no, I do feel like he's going to reach out within the next 2 days. Okay. What I will also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to become more clear, more open, more connected. He's going to stop defending himself as much, so he's going to lower his defense systems. Okay. But I do feel like he's going to be more grounded. I feel like he's just stuck on the past and he can't always take opportunities that are being given to him. Okay. Is he still keen to come back to you after so many months? Yes, I feel like he's still keen, my darling. Okay, he's still very, very keen. Okay, he wants to come back to you now if he could. Okay. Like, if he could, he'd be there within a snap. Thank you for the follow. Okay, boo, he'll be there within a snap. Did his ex-wife leave him alone? Let's see. I feel like she has left him alone, my darling, yes. Okay, it feels like she has. Yeah, she's no longer... Okay. He's removed her. Moved her from memories and removed her from vibe. Okay, and removed her from energy. She is no longer involved at all. Okay. By when you see us meeting and all. I feel like that's going to be within the next month. Okay. Within the next month, quite easily. Okay, boo. Yeah, within the next month. And I feel like this is when you guys will also be communicating more. Okay, because you'll be trapped in that relationship. You will actually be in that relationship. Okay. So we have that as well. Okay. I don't feel like there is any third parties. Okay, at all. It doesn't feel third party like. It doesn't look third party like. Okay, if anything, we move further away from that. Okay. I feel like he's got friends, but no third parties. Okay. I feel like he's having a joyous time, but no third parties. Okay, boo. If anything, the third party would, like, create conflict, and he knows that. Okay, he knows that. Okay, boo. Does that make sense? Well, I'm glad that made sense. I have a very itchy back. There you go. You know when you get the spot and it just feels so nice, like when you get the right area? That's what I just managed to get. Right, do I have rainforest? You're close, Brandy. You're after rainforest, boo. You're after rainforest. Hello, rainforest. What's your question, please, boo? Yeah, you can send money, boo. Just an energy check on M and A at this moment, and M and U, please. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Let's see. How much is it? If you click on my link tree, my darling, and go down to where it says payments, it's got my price list in there, okay, boo? So what I would say here between M and A, my darling, is you got the coffin. Okay, that relationship is deader than dead. Okay, it's deader than a doornail. Okay, boo. I feel like that relationship has ended. Okay, and I feel like he's definitely going for that divorce. Okay, and I feel like he is moving away from that relationship. He is done. He wants no more. He doesn't need any more shit from it. Okay, and I feel like he's had enough. Oh. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I feel like he's had enough, boo. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to be very honest, okay, and he's going to come back and apologise to you. He's just going through a stormy time, but he's trying to do stuff for the kids. Okay, he's trying to do stuff for the kids, my darling. He's trying to protect them, trying to make sure that they still have a good life. Thank you for the bless you. Okay, my darling, and I feel like this is where he's struggling, because he wants to be happy with you, but he also wants to protect kids. Okay. Yeah. That's sweet. And I feel like it will get easier. I feel like it will get better, but I feel like it is going to take time. Okay, and I feel like there is just pain. Okay, it's almost like he's suffering. Like, he really, really, really does want you, boo. Okay. He really, really does want you. He really, really does need you. But I feel like he is completely struggling. Okay, and he doesn't know what to say, what to do, how to do it, or why. Okay. Because he's realising that she is the snake. He's realising that she is the trash. Okay, and that you are the amazing one. Okay. I feel like when the daughter has sleepovers, yeah, he's got to be loving, but he doesn't really want the daughter to know what's going on. But I feel other than that, no. Okay. Other than that, no, boo. Not at all. Okay. It's only when the kids are there, he becomes a little bit loving, just that the kids don't understand what's going on. Okay, because they don't need to. They don't need to know what's going on. All they need to know is that there is faith there, and that is it. Okay. And that they are protected, and that they still have a roof over their heads. And he knows that that's all that they need to know. He knows that he's going to have a good relationship with you if you allow him back in. So he knows that he doesn't need to worry. I feel like that is why he isn't worrying, boo. Okay. Because he knows that there is no worry needed. He knows that there is no negativity needed. Okay, but he just needs to secretly carry on with life and come back towards you. He knows that that is the best chance of success. Okay. As long as he's being protective, that's all that matters. Okay, B? Does that make sense? Because the energy towards you two is still good. I see no negativity. I see him still coming towards you, and I still see you two getting into the relationship. Okay. No. No, there might be a couple of hugs every now and then, just so it looks normal. But there's no, like, name calling. Thank you, Jodie. Okay, nothing like that. Okay, B? Does that make sense, Bab? Brilliant. Thank you for the follow. Right, do I have brandy? You've read too much into it. That's all right. Yeah, so don't read too much into it. Yeah, don't. Okay, don't. It's not going to help you out at all. Okay, hello, Brandy. How are you, boo? While I wait for my thingy to load up. Is Callum intent to fet in the away with you and Luke, please? Is Callum intent to fet in the away? What? I'm confused, Brandon. To affect you and Luke. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay. I know, Brandy, my thing is just loading up. I've just had to re-log in. Don't worry, boo. Okay, don't worry. It's just loading. Once it's loaded, I can do your question. No, it's not going to affect you, Brandon, at all. No, boo. Okay, there's no effect there at all. Okay. Don't worry. So, Brandy, I want to know if my partner will step up for the friendship. Let's see. Let's see. Let's have a look. Hello, my darling. How are you? Thank you for the hand heart. Mwah, thank you. How are you, Bab? So let's see. Oh, if he's ready to step up for the relationship, let's have a look. I'm good, thank you, Bab. Thank you for the heart, me. Let's see, is he ready to step up for the relationship? Let's see. I feel like he is, my darling, and I feel like he's going to go with that relationship with you. Okay, I feel like he's ready to actually get into it and to rekindle it, okay? Because he definitely had a feeling in his heart for you, but I feel like he sort of lost it, and then he's got it back, okay? What I would say here is he's no longer going through tough times mentally, so I feel like he is more stable now. So I feel like he is definitely finding it more easy, okay? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like the health is getting better in a way that is needed, okay? Which means that he is finding life much more easier, and he's going in a better direction. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like he is trying to be more of an open book towards you as well, okay? Much more of an open book towards you. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to be a lot more clear. Okay, he's going to be a lot more clear and he's going to be a lot more honest. What I would also say here with this as well is I feel like he does want to meet up. He does want to meet up and have that interaction out in public with you. He wants to be seen in public with you as well. Okay, because he does have that loyalty for you. He just needs to learn to communicate the feelings, which is where I think that he fails, my darling, is the feelings aren't always communicated correctly. I feel that you two will continue together, my darling, as long as you have faith in each other. I feel like you need to have the faith in each other to keep going. Okay, if there's no faith, there is no relationship, and that's what you got to realise, okay, is you have to have faith, okay? I feel like this could be your person. I feel like he could be your person. I feel like he's even thought he could be your person, okay? That you two could actually get engaged with each other. Okay, my darling. He knows that it could work out, so I feel like he is trying to get to that situation. Okay, he is trying to get to that turning point with you. Thank you for the roses. At the same time, I'd also say here is you are his anchor. You are the one that keeps him stable. Okay, you are the one that keeps him solid. And I feel like that is what he likes in you as well, my darling, is the fact that you keep him nice and solid, nice and easy. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, okay. What I would also say here as well is you need to cut out the negativity. Okay, you have to cut out the negativity. You've got so much negativity going around inside of you with other people where you're caring too much on what other people are saying, what other people are thinking, is you're not getting everything that is needed for you. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to give you the passion, he is going to give you the love. At the same time, I'd also say here is there are no third parties for that relationship. Okay, Bab? Does that make sense? I do not believe in Jesus, my darling. At all. Well, I'm glad that made sense, boo. I do not believe in Jesus. I do not believe in God. I do not believe in the Bible. I am a pagan, more specifically Norse. Okay, Norse pagan. I believe in the old gods, which are over 4,000 years old. Your religion's only 2. Just saying. Okay. Just saying. I am getting a Christian deck. It is called, I think it's called the Bible deck or something. Let me have a quick look at what it's called. I do have Angel Tarot decks as well. What is the deck called? Let's have a look. It is called the Biblical Tarot. I will be getting the Biblical Tarot. Okay. So, don't worry. You'll get your God version of tarot coming to you, don't you worry. Okay. Just learn to shut your trap where it's not needed. Hello, Tia. Because last time I checked, it does say in the Bible, do not preach God's name. And if I remember correctly, Jesus was a teacher, not a forcer. He never forced you to believe in anything. He just wanted to teach you. He did. I did, Jade, my darling. He just wanted to teach you. He never expected you to believe him or to follow him. He just wanted you to see him. Like any other person. There's also no proof that he actually did anything that the Bible says he did. Again, it's a belief system. The Bible has been changed many, many times in the years that it's been around. It has. So, it's not actually the true Bible. If you want the true Bible, you've got to go back to when it was first created. Okay. My list is still a little long, boo. Just a little. Do I have page, please? But yeah. Hope that makes sense. I don't even know if that person's still here. Have I just been on like a mini rant and the person's gone? Just been on a rant and the person isn't even there. Can I have Tia, please? Jamie, you're an excellent streamer. Thank you, boo. It just comes naturally to me. Hello, boo. What would you like your reading on that, Babs? You sent an email. Oh, sweet. I do have WhatsApp now. And I've got my computer back. Just checking on the energy. That's one that we're doing. That's fair enough, boo. Let's have a look. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. First of all, we do the don't read out loud one, because it's a yes or no. Okay. Let's see. Is it still coming? Honey, I think you are. Okay. For the question where it says don't read out loud, I think you are. Okay, it's looking like you are, boo, and male. Okay. Right, let's have a look about the energy of the Pisces. Let's see. Let's see the Pisces energy. Thank you for the shares. Yes, really, boo. So what I would say here is your renovations are still booked, my darling. Okay, and I feel like he's still going to come along. Okay, I don't see a change just yet. It doesn't look like there is. Okay. What I would say here is I feel like he really does want to get in contact, and I feel like he really will. I feel like he's just struggling. Okay, has he been ill, under the weather, or anything like that recently? Because we're seeing a little bit of an under weather vibe here. We are. Okay, a bit of a struggle. I want to see if, like, that's him. Thank you for the heart, me. Because it feels like him. It feels like there is a negative energy, as in, like, he's been under the weather. Okay. Which could explain why he's not been in contact. What I would say here, though, is he's not going to admit that. Okay. He's being annoying at text. I say under the weather. Okay, could be the flu. But no, I feel like he still wants you, babe. Okay, I feel like he still wants you, he still needs you, and I feel like he's still coming for you, okay? I feel like you are lucky, and I feel like he's going to start opening. You two are definitely going to his meal, it feels like. Thank you for the umbrella, my darling. Mwah, thank you. I don't think he's been ignoring the text on purpose, Boo. I do feel like that's been an accident. It's almost like he's been wanting to reply to them, but he just keeps forgetting. Thank you for the heart, me. Okay, so it's almost like he looks at them, okay, looks at a notification and thinks, oh, I've got to reply to that. Problem is he swipes it off thinking, I'm going to reply to that in a minute. He never does. Okay, so I don't think it's by choice. I do think it is by accident. Okay. Excuse me, one second. Excuse me. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like there is that really big trust. That really big trust in you as well, my darling. Okay, I feel like he's got a massive trust inside of you, and a massive want, to be quite frank. He needs you, he wants you, and he will have you. Okay, yes, it's going to take time, but he will get you, my darling. Okay, what I will also say of this as well, my darling, is you're going in a bit of a circle. You'll get out of it. Okay, you'll get out of it. It'll take time, but you will. But you've just got to learn to trust the process. Okay, you've got to learn to trust the process. Okay, boo. Because at the moment, you're not trusting it, you're not understanding it, and this is where you're falling down, this is where you're failing. What I would say here for you, my darling, is I feel like he's staying positive. You need to stay positive, and you need to be positive, okay, boo? Okay? With no positivity, there is no relationship. Okay? You feel so blah. You won't be feeling that for much longer. You won't really be feeling anything for much longer. Okay. He might wreck you a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to stay PG. Okay. But no, you know the makeup? You know, like when people do makeup, my darling, and they go trust the process? That's what you got to do here. Okay, you've got to really trust the process, boo. Okay, really trust it, really understand it, really enjoy it. Okay. Because I can tell you now, you ain't going to be walking completely. Okay, you're going to be disappearing for a while. Okay. Let's see, is there anything else you need to know? I'm really tired because I need to eat something. I've had lunch, but I've not had any snacks today. My stomach's going, food. Alright, let's see what you get. Right, you need to be a little bit more blunt with yourself, my darling. Okay, I don't think you're being blunt enough with yourself and you're not trusting yourself enough. I feel like you're punishing yourself, though. Every time something goes wrong, you blame yourself. You need to stop blaming yourself, okay? You need to start blaming others. Okay, my darling. Your move is going to be fine. Your move is going to be fine, my dear. What I would say here is I feel like it looks like you got a bit of anxiety with it. Do you feel like it's not going to happen, like, easily? Like, are you fearing that it's going to be hard, stressful, negative? Because I can tell you now it's not. Okay. It is going to get easier. It is going to get better. You might get a few jump scares from it, but nothing big, nothing much. What I would say to that, my darling, is stay open-minded, okay? Because I can tell you now you're going to love this move. It is going to give you a better vibe. It is going to give you a better place. Okay, my darling, so there is going to be much more of a easier vibe, okay? Remember, when you go through the door to your new house or apartment, go, hello, house, or hello, apartment. Okay, trust me, your apartment will thank you, or your house will thank you, okay? And you'll have the best vibe you ever have. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? If you like one card, my darling, that's £1, boo. Try not to lift heavy boxes if I am, you know. Yeah, I understand, boo, I understand. Okay, but no, you'll have friends to help you out, okay, boo? Don't worry. But yeah, does that make sense, boo? Brilliant. Happy V-Day. And a happy V-Day to you as well, my darling. Right, if y'all give me 1 sec, I'm just going to quickly go and get some food. I'm really hungry. I'll be 1 second. shit. Hello, I'm back. I was hungry. So you'll get to enjoy hearing me eat. Okay. I am going to close the list because I'm getting tired. But I am just quickly going to do Tam. Will it be the news you want from C on your conversation tomorrow? Yes, it will be, my darling, okay? Right, do I have... Do I have Michelle? Ellie, you can send if you want to. I give you permission to. Hello, boo. The crunching isn't too loud, is it? It sounds like ASMR. I can make it sound like ASMR. There you go, ASMR. That did make me need a drink. Right. What's Anthony's current energy towards Temmie? He keeps saying he's busy, so I'd like to know if it's work or the soon coming baby from Temmie. It's work, boo. Okay. Yeah. It's work. Work. Okay, boo. So let's have a look into it. Let's see. Thanks, Leisha. Yeah, he's got a lot of work on right now. I feel like it is a mix of Temmie, but I feel like it's more work than anything. Okay? I don't really think it's Temmie too much. I feel like it's a little bit of the baby. Like, literally the most tiniest amount. Okay? And I feel like he's been honest when he says that he is busy. He is genuinely busy. He has a lot going on. Although I feel like he really wants to be towards you. He really wants to be with you. I feel like he does have to focus on himself for a little bit. Okay? He can't focus on you at the moment completely. And I feel like he really wants to. But I feel like he's really struggling to. Okay? It's almost like he's going through that pain, that negativity, and he's just there like, when can we make this work? When is it going to work? Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like there is going to be honesty towards you. I feel like he's going to be very honest towards you, to be quite frank. At the same time, I'd also say for you as well, my darling, especially with the clover, is I feel like he's very lucky to have you. I feel like there's a lot of trust here with you as well, my darling, as he knows that you are worth it. He knows that you are the everything. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like, yeah, he's going through a little storm, but I don't think it's anything too negative or too big. What I would also say here as well, my darling, especially with the scythe, is he's cutting out all the bad people in his life. Okay? And he's cut out Temmie because he knows that Temmie's a snake. He knows that Temmie isn't worth it. Okay, so he's removed Temmie. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like he is believing in you more. I feel like he's trusting you a lot more as well. And I feel like this is what's making it work between the both of you. We do have the mice. Now, the mice is suggesting there's a lot on. With the man underneath, it is suggesting that he's telling the truth. With the tree next to the moon, it is suggesting that he's not being completely honest about his mental health either, and the fact that he's overworking himself. And I feel like he's realising this. He's realising that he's overworking himself. He just can't stop at the moment, okay? He will be very honest. You'll have communication within the next 3 days, okay? And I feel like that's when he's going to be reaching out to you, which is within the next 3 days, okay? You will have reconciliation within the next month, okay? Reconciliation within the next month. What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to be a lot more clear about his intentions, what he wants from you, what he needs from you as well. Okay, he's going to be a lot more clear. At the same time, I'd also say here for you as well is I feel we do have the whip. Yeah, we got the whip. So what this is suggesting here after this next shuffle is that he is being harsh on himself. Okay, he is being very, very harsh on himself. I feel like he's almost beating himself up as well, which is also what he doesn't want to be doing. Okay, but he knows that he needs to, because he knows that he needs to stay in order and that he needs to be working. Okay. He wants a child. He doesn't want it with Temmie, though. He wants a child with you. Okay. He would love a child with you, boo. Okay. And I feel like that is what he's going to look for. And I feel like that is what he's going to ask for eventually, okay? So he is going to be very truthful about that as well. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? You're very welcome, my darling. Uptown girl. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Right, let's see who else are here. Do I have Jade? So, let's have a look. So how come Callum is so quiet the last couple of days? Is he staying to lose feeling? Oh, is he starting to lose feelings towards you? Or is he going through something? We can definitely have a look at that. And you, Tammy. Honestly, I've almost finished this pack. No, yeah. I had to finish the pack, sorry. So, let's have a look at what you get, Jade. 1 sec. I won't be a sec, Jade, just saying something to Mother. Right, I'm back. Y'all know what I was just telling Mum. It was about the encounter earlier. That made me laugh. Right, so let me reread that question. Just choking casually. Do excuse me for choking. So Calum. Is it Calum or Callum? Like put a 1 for Calum, 2 for Callum. Yeah, I've got dyslexia. I'm reading it in 2 different ways, boo. 2, Callum. Thank you. So how come Callum is so quiet the last couple of days? Is he starting to lose feelings towards you? Or is he going through something? First of all, let's say as a yes or no. Let's see. What cards? Oh. No, he's staying loyal to you, my darling. So what I would say here is this looks like he's going through something mentally, okay? Yeah. Okay, we all know what the coffin means. Okay, that mental health is not good. Okay, let me just brighten this up. There. Okay, but yeah, we all know that the coffin is not a good card. Okay. So, let's have a look at the energy. Because I'm guessing you want the energy, don't you, boo? Here's PTSD, was Marine. Ah, okay. Thank you for the heart, me. I mean, roses even. So what I would say here, my darling, is I feel like he's not being completely honest about his mentality. He's not being completely honest with how he's feeling mentally either. And I feel like that is what's making him struggle at the moment. Okay, it's the fact that he just doesn't feel like he can be completely honest. He doesn't feel like he can say everything that is going through his mind, his head. So what I would say here is I feel like he is coming towards you slowly. But I feel like there is just that scared vibe here. It's almost like he's a little kid again. Okay, did he have anything traumatizing as a kid before he went into the Marines? It says something about his childhood that wasn't good. Okay. And it's like screaming that something happened in the childhood. Do you know of anything? No, but when he come out, he lost his mum and dad. Like, so it's almost like he lost his safe space. He lost the people that made him feel safe, made it feel like home. So that could be the traumatic event then. Okay. I think childhood, it looks like bullying. I'm not gonna lie. Most kids go through it. Looks like bullying. Okay. So the traumatic event that we're seeing could be the loss of parents. And this could be why he doesn't feel like he can open up to anyone anymore. Because he feels like if his parents aren't there, he's not got anyone that he can fall back on. Okay, so it's almost like he needs you to sort of step up and be that sort of mother figure. Okay, like he doesn't want you to replace the mother, don't worry. But I feel like he needs that motherly vibe when he opens up. Okay. Do you know like any keywords his parents used to say? Okay. Like bless your heart, hello honey, honey bunches. Or like if he was sad, do you know anything that they used to do? Not really. Okay, but what I was going to say here is if you could find that out, or if you knew any of that, is you could have used that to your advantage to be that sort of motherly vibe there. Like his safe food. I don't know if you know what a safe food is, but like a safe food, that sort of thing. Just know his mum have him Earl Grey cup. Ah, that's nice. So I bought the tea bags. Oh, that's sweet, boo. That is sweet. Okay. But yeah, so in a way you found a safe drink. He likes Earl Grey, makes him happy. Okay, so you have found something that can actually help him out. That is what you need, is to keep finding stuff that can give him the peace of mind that he needs. And to show him the love that he needs. Okay, so what you've done there is actually just helped him out slightly. Yes, it might not seem a big thing to you, but it was a massive thing to him. Okay. So, in a way, you have actually helped him out. You've actually given him the love that he needs. Okay. You've just got to keep doing that. Okay, maybe get the biscuits he likes to go with it. Okay. Do you see what I mean? Okay. And you will have the love and you will have his love back. Okay, it's just he's going through the mental time, he's going through the depressed time, and that is what's going to be the hardest point. Okay, thank you for the roses. Okay, Boo, that is what's going to be the hardest point, but it will get easier. Okay, Boo? Does that make sense? Do you think he likes you more than a friend? I feel like he's still in the friend vibe. Okay. But it's moving up. So you're not quite friend, but you're not quite lover. Okay, you're like in between. Okay, you've almost hit the lover. Almost. So close. So close. You're on 99%. Okay, so you're very close. Okay. You will get that within the next month. Okay. As long as you don't piss him off, you will get that within the next month. Okay, Babs? You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Boo. Right, do I have... I think it's Alicia next. Yes. Do I have Alicia? And while I wait for her... Lane, I don't know what your question was, Boo, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if I've answered it or not, I'm sorry. Jackie, on you and Zap still on track to reconcile. Let's see, let's have a quick look. Yes, you are, my darling, yes. Okay. Ba, ba, ba. Just want a love reading. Okay, Alicia, we can do that. We can do your love reading. Hello, Evil Stitch. How are you, Babs? Let's see what you get, Boo. Let's see what you get. You're feeling down? Let me get you a positive card after this, Boo. So, let's see what you get, Alicia. Alicia, you do still have new love coming in towards you. Very new love, okay? I feel like this is love that you have never seen before. This is someone that you won't know, necessarily. And I feel like this person is right up your alley, okay? This feels like a new love coming in. Yes, JJ's coming in, but this is like a new love. Okay, coming straight for you, straight with you. Okay, and I feel like it is going to be one of the most positive things that you see. Okay, Boo? This is going to be the person that gives you a lot of presents. Okay, gives you a lot of time. Gives you the all-in-all good vibe. What I would also say here for you as well, this person has very, 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 very good taste. Okay, I also think that they're quite, it feels like tall, so it could be the guy that you're seeing, that you see every morning. Okay, this person feels quite tall. They feel like a father figure. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is this sort of person feels like they are looking for marriage now. They're looking for their person. Okay, they're looking for the person that they want, that they need. Okay, and they want to get it. Okay. He works at the schoolgirls as a caretaker. Oh, that's sweet. Could explain why the energy's feeling a little down, like it doesn't feel like they do much. Okay, so even though they work really hard, it feels like they just don't do much. I don't think that's by choice of the energy. I feel like that's just how it looks. We see another child coming in. Okay. We see another child coming in. This person's been through a hard time. Okay. They've been through a hard time. They've been through a struggle. And I feel like they're trying to get out of it. Okay. They're trying to get out of the rut. What I would also say here is I feel like this person's got money. They've got income coming in. They've got money coming in. Okay, so this person is most definitely for you. This person is your most needed. And I feel like they are going to stay loyal with you, especially through love, my darling. Okay, it might not seem it straight away. You might feel like you're having to pull back a little bit, but they will be the one. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? Oh my god, we've got no negative readings today. That's a nice pleasure. So we didn't pick up on JJ's energy this time, because we did that earlier, so I managed to filter him out. Okay, I thought we'd look into seeing if there's anyone new coming in. JJ will come in if you choose not to move on. Okay. But that's if you choose to stick with him. Because I feel like you two have a chance, but if you choose to move on, that will be the guy that comes in that I've just, like, spoke about in the reading. Okay. Because you and JJ could be for life. I'm not even going to lie. I feel like you and JJ could be alive, but only if he starts coming in soon. Okay. Okay, boo. Do you see what I mean? You want him. That's alright, boo. That's alright. But yeah, does that all make sense, boo? Brilliant. Let me just check I haven't missed anyone. I don't think I have. The strike was from you. You paid on strike, didn't you? Yes. Right, I'm going to pop off for now, my darlings. I will see y'all in the next one. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for the lovely energy. Thank you for the lovely gifts. Thank you for the lovely likes. We're now on 63.7k. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, afternoon, or day. Evil Stitch, are you still here? Just so I can give you that positive card? Well, so this is for whoever needs a positive card, including Evil Stitch. This is the one that Alicia gave me. So, God knows what's going to come out of these cards. Let's see. She's always got a good choice in cards. So let's see what we get. Let's have a look. So we got effort affirmation. So here we go. Okay. I know that a little effort goes a long way. I take steps in the right direction and am open to the abundant support flowing towards me. Okay. That's your card. Okay, Bab. And then your heart and mind affirmation says, my heart is open and my mind is clear. Okay. My heart is open and my mind is clear. Okay, Babs. Hope that helps. Right, I'm going to pop off now, my darlings. I will see y'all in the next one. Thank you all so much for your gift, support, and love. Don't forget to go and check out the Patreon as well, my darlings. And I will see y'all in the next one.